Greetings from sunny Saskatchewan, and welcome to day 6 of Small Beginnings. Today, for a little bit of physical exercise, a little bit of motion, we're going to be doing some more Qigong. And our topic of the day will be visualize. Visualize. And it's pretty windy here today. About 35 mile an hour, 70 kilometer gusts. So the snow is blowing. It's beautiful. It's about -10 right now, I think, Celsius. Can't remember what that is for my American friends, but it's a bit chilly. Anyway, let's dive right into it.
Visualization. It's a really great topic because it has so much potential. We spend our days with our minds, and our minds do a lot of sort of visualization without any input by us. I think, I can speak for myself, but the power of visualization is that if we sit down and imagine something, we can explore a whole world that doesn't exist outside of ourselves, and we can see things in our minds. We can add things like the audio, like we can hear things in our minds, we can feel the way things are. So for example, I could imagine myself at the Olympics in judo. In fact, I do that sometimes because it's really great fun. And I can get right into it, and it provides me with some a little bit of an exercise in it. And I learned this in my coaching, that there were tests done where they had a bunch of soccer students, and the soccer students, they divided them into 3 groups. And what they did is one of the groups kicked the ball, practiced by kicking the ball. One of the groups practiced by visualizing kicking the ball, and then one of the groups practiced by visualizing kicking the ball and kicking the ball. And the group that visualized kicking the ball and the group that just kicked the ball only, both did about the same, and the group that visualized and kicked the ball did significantly better than the other 2 groups. So there's some real benefits to that. And so other areas where visualization can come in handy is, if I'm expecting, if I'm meeting with somebody and I want to go through, quite often I might have a negative idea, or I might be concerned that things are not going to go that well. And that's, of course, like negative self-talk, But I can turn that around with my visualization, and I can imagine a scenario where the situation goes really well. The person I'm going to be talking to is positive, and it works. I've had that work really well for me, because we sometimes we will show up with an expectation of things not going well, and we will be rewarded because the way that we come across will maybe seem a little bit more jagged than if we were expecting to arrive there and have a really good positive conversation. So that's a really good use for visualization. And visualization is really unlimited. I mean, I can imagine myself up on a mountain. I can imagine myself flying through the sky, like an eagle, or I can imagine myself flying an airplane, or it is literally unlimited. I could be in a walking on the moon, you know. And one of the things that I think is really useful with visualization is, and as it fits in with small beginnings here, is visualizing myself as healthy and strong, and some really positive stuff like that. And if I don't normally feel that way, but I visualize it, or and I really imagine how I would feel when I'm like the way, in the condition that I would like to be, and how I'd feel and how I would look, we end up, I believe that we end up we will move forward to things that are positive that we picture. As there's an old saying, what the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. And visualization is a really powerful tool for that, and I highly recommend it. It's a great tool as coaching in sports, and likewise, it's a valuable tool for using in day-to-day life all the time, and taking over from the autonomic brain, where we are just coming up with all kinds of random visualizations and simulations of scenarios that, this person might be a problem or that person might be a problem. If we actually focus on visualizing, we can sort a lot of that stuff out. So yeah, let's all work on some visualizations and practice this, because it's very useful, and I hope you enjoyed this today and get something out of it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and come on back tomorrow, and let's keep on building these small beginnings.